I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy the farming and I like to share the experience of farming, especially to the young generation, because the knowledge I have gained from doing farming for over 50 years, you can't find that knowledge in textbook.
On this episode of Big Bites, we farming. We're on Singh's farm in Canal No. 1 on the West Bank of Demerara, and we're going to be showing you a unique farm-to-table experience, or as we like to call it, a backdam bush cook. But the best part about this experience is that you can have it as well. This was made possible through Touring Guyana, and you can find them on all social media platforms, and you can also book your tours through them at this number. That number, it should be on screen. But enough of my rambling, let's get to farming. But let me back up a little bit. Singh's farm is skillfully managed by the dedicated husband and wife team Jairam and Diane Singh. Working together, they care for a sprawling expanse of over 1 mile of farmland, cultivating an extensive array of fruits and vegetables.
Okay, we have oranges, tangerine, grapefruit, psidium, mami, 5-finger, 1-finger or soury, guava, we have star apple. In fact, we have so much of fruit in this farm, it will be easier for me to say what I don't have.
So what don't you have?
I don't have guinea, I don't have sapodilla, I don't have sumutu, I don't have fat pork. You know what's fat pork?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have fat pork.
These crops not only find their way to markets after harvesting, but also undergo processing right here on the farm. They are transformed into a variety of products, including pepper sauce, jams, and even cane juice. So just before you get started with this tour, of course, you got a little bit of some refreshments here. You got a mug of cane juice, and of course you have a mug of swank. And just poured myself a cup. It is morning, so that means the sun is all out in its fury. It's hot, so you need something to cool down with. However, when they're not too busy tending to the farm, they take time to host people like us who might want to experience farm life for themselves or escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. There are more ways to use chana than just fry up, curry, and cook up. And I'm gonna show you one of those ways. Hummus is one of those dishes that many of us have heard about, but probably never got around to trying it. And for the simple reason that it's not really a Guyanese thing. But it's such a nutritious and versatile dish. It could be used as a dip or a spread, and you can customize it in so many different ways. Not to mention, it's quick and super simple to make. In a food processor or blender, combine 1 can of chana, or if you want to be fancy, chickpeas. I'm using Beharry canned chickpeas, #supportlocal. Remember to reserve some of that chickpea juice. 2 tablespoons lemon juice, 1 clove garlic, 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, ½ teaspoon salt, a dash of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon sesame seed oil. Traditionally, hummus is made with tahini, a paste made with sesame seeds, but that's literally impossible to find in Guyana, so sesame seed oil is a good alternative. Now, these are all the ingredients to make your base hummus. However, we're gonna take this up a notch and make it a slight Guyanese style hummus. Add in a few pieces of celery, some maridman poke, and a single wirwir pepper for a little kick. Blend it all up, adding some of that chickpea juice at intervals to get as smooth and creamy of a texture as possible. Blend for as long as you need to, ensuring everything is properly combined. And there you have it. Hummus. You can literally use it in anything. We decided to try it with some crackers and toast, and oh my god. Yeah, this thing tastes proper. This thing tastes good. I'm telling y'all sleeping on hummus. But don't take my word for it, try this recipe and let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like and follow for more Big Bites recipes. Shavana.
Hi. Am I supposed to respond?
Yeah, anything you want to do.
Alright.
Meet Shavana Gulchand, the dedicated manager behind Touring Guyana, a premier touring company committed to offering individuals unique and unforgettable experiences throughout Guyana.
Part of booking our tours, you're always supporting the local communities and supporting the local people as well. So here today we're at a local farmer home, and you get to see how he plants his crops, you get to see how he takes care of his crops, and also when you go to the market you know where your food is coming from, that you buy.
During this tour, of course, you'll engage in hands-on farming activities.
Hey, come in.
And indulge in picking and enjoying as many fruits as you want.
I don't think I've ever picked a peach before. It's a full peach, my guy. Look at, bro. Sweet? If I tell you, it feels like I'm biting into pure sugar. That's how sweet this is. If you've never had a peach before, let's now you know you can find it at Singh's farm. Chop behind the halfway.
Halfway, and then it will fall to you. If you chop completely half, your whole bone's gonna fall on the ground and break up.
Okay.
So you can chop.
So you chop the entire thing.
No.
What? Are
Half of this stem, this trunk.
Yeah. And then it's just the gravity can do the rest.
No, you can pull easily.
Right.
So if you chop completely off, the whole bone's gonna fall and break.
All right. I've never harvested banana before, and apparently this is an art. And I've just been told that this cutlass is probably the sharpest I've ever held in my hand ever. So I gotta be very careful when I do this. So let's go. Okay, I think that's a good cut. Grab and pull. So I gotta grab, pull this now. All right. And cut off. No. Right. So, so. Hold the bottom. I have to chop again. Do I chop again? Or do I? Cut off this?
No, you hold them all the time.
One big chop.
One chop.
Yay!
Yes.
Cheers.
All right. Yeah, this is my first hunt of the day. Look at this.
Mr. Singh, with his passion for farming, shares valuable lessons and tips not only about agriculture and harvesting, but also insightful life lessons.
No, hear me tell you something. If you cook soup or you're buying a fried plantain, don't buy the extra fat one. Alright? Them they say you eat more nice. If you want to ripe plantain or you want to chips, buy the fat one. In America and Canada, they got market like fruits and sour reject, man. Nothing wrong with it, but because they're ugly.
Yeah.
Our man turned millionaire. A man from India. A young boy told like you. Right? You what now? Couple million USD company what? He buy all the reject fruit and he sell them cheap. This man, you know, from the tree you crack your boss. Just gonna bust across it. But the mommy is absolutely good. Any farmer, this is the most important tool. This tool can dig. This tool can do anything all the other tools can do, except the spray can. Right? But it can weed, it can get rid of weeds. It can also get rid of bad elements.
I don't want to know what he means by that.
Are you tired of cooking bland meals that will make your dog talk and tell you how much he hates you?
Get out of that chair.
Well, fear not, my friends, because Roy's Quality Spices has got you covered. With their extensive catalog of seasonings and spices, you'll be a culinary master in no time. Whether you're cooking curry, chow mein, or cook up, they've got something that'll let you say,
Let me add a little bit of spice to that.
and who knows, with enough chipotle and cayenne red pepper, you might just start a fire in your kitchen. So please keep a fire extinguisher close by. So pick up your Roy's Quality Spices today at leading supermarkets nationwide and add a little spice to that.
Yes, I do eat it like that. Alright, so we've been walking for about 2 hours or so along the stretch of the entire farmland. When I first got here, Mr. Singh told me that the entire farm isn't that big, you know, it's not that big. And it took us 2 hours to walk down the entire stretch. But we are here, it paid off, all that walking paid off. We're here at the final stop, the base camp. We got the lazy hall over here. We got a nice hammock at the back. We got Shavana taking some rest there, a nice breeze is blowing and we're just relaxing. But for me, it's not gonna be so much relaxation because we got to get this pot started because we got a lot of hungry people right now. And as you know, nothing good comes easy. We gotta work for this. This is the real bush cook experience that I can show y'all right now.
Mrs. Singh, the culinary mastermind, graciously takes the lead in the kitchen with my humble assistance. Our culinary journey begins with the elemental heart of any bush cook's adventure, fire. We skillfully ignite the flames, setting the stage for our farm fresh feast. With the fire ablaze, Mrs. Singh gracefully introduces the inaugural ingredient to our cannery, coconut milk. Meanwhile, she meticulously prepares other components, expertly chopping a variety of ground provisions like edo and plantains, along with a medley of vibrant vegetables. Once the coconut milk reaches a gentle boil, she adds the robust ground provisions, allowing them ample time to cook, infusing them with her signature blend of seasonings and spices. As the flavors meld and the aroma tantalizes our senses, she introduces the remaining vegetables, carrots, peppers, and onions, infusing the broth with their natural goodness. And just before the pot reaches perfection, Mrs. Singh adds a handful of leafy greens and tender okra, imparting a final touch of freshness to our farm-style bush cook soup. But you might be curious about the meat. Fear not, understanding the diverse dietary needs of our guests, the Singhs thoughtfully prepared an array of proteins separately. These are added to the soup just before serving, ensuring everyone's tastes and preferences are met with equal delight. But how are we gonna affect the flavor? Let me find out.
Life too short to spend it driving a broke-down ride, so check out Soat Auto Sales and Car Rentals for that top ride that won't make your wallet cry. Their vehicles have the lowest mileage and best customer satisfaction, and if that wasn't enough, they've got competitive interest rates and car rentals too. So what are you waiting for? It's your turn to drive at Soat Auto Sales and Rentals. Just don't drive like me unless you want past a Granger to the next officer. Yeah, my wallet does end up crying. Regular water consumption is essential for your health, and Arnie Fresh is here to make it easy and delicious. Not only does it taste amazing, but staying hydrated can improve your skin and digestion and even boost your mood. So stay hydrated and drink Arnie Fresh purified water by Guybisco. Your body will thank you and you'll look as good as me. Well, maybe not that good, but you get the point. Links to all of our sponsors are in the description, so please check them out and tell them Big Bite sent you. Let's get back to the video.
I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy the farming, and I like to share the experience of farming, especially to the young generation, because the knowledge I have gained from doing farming for over 50 years, you can't find that knowledge in textbook.
Well, I can say that the literal fruits of your labor are well represented in this bowl of soup that we have here. How it is?
Well, here, this food tastes so nice, right? It can be, if you're not hungry, the smell and the taste and the aroma
Aroma
alone will make you hungry.
But I gotta say, it's been a while since I had a soup that is this delicious, this rich in flavor. And as you saw, while we were preparing it, we used coconut as opposed to just water. So that added a nice creaminess, a nice richness to it. And what I like is that even though you're catering for multiple people, people who probably don't eat meat,
Yeah.
people who don't eat fish, or people who might eat fish but don't eat chicken, that kind of thing. So you have options. You can add your protein to this
Yes.
soup. So you
Yeah.
don't have to just incorporate it into the soup itself. While some people might say that if you put the meat inside and you
Yeah.
cook it with it, it can add a richer flavor.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, I'm not missing that. The soup
No.
itself has so much flavor, so much depth to it. It's as Guyana expands and gets more modern, sometimes it's good to come back to places like these to be reminded of the simpler things in life. And this is all you really need. Just the outdoors, nice shade, some breeze, some good people around you, and some great food, home cooked. Thank you so much, Mr. Singh.
Yeah, thank you MTV for being here and for you really enjoy it. I'm sure this fella here, he enjoyed maximum.
I honestly did. And guys, remember, you can follow Big Bites on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on TikTok. Links are all in the description, as well as links to Touring Guyana if you want to experience this yourself. Links to Touring Guyana are down below too. Click on it and you can book your spot on a tour as well. Until the next time on Big Bites, take big bites only. See ya. And I hope you guys saw that I put a hefty amount of pepper on the side here. Like I said, this pepper got a little kick. It got a little kick to it.
You get bigger kick when you go to the washroom.
Oh gosh. You're uneasy, Mr. Singh. You're uneasy at all.